I got that mo better blues, I wanna do better. I got that mo better blues, I wanna do better. I got that mo better blues, I wanna do better. My aim set for the sky, so I wrote 2 letters.
A lot of you talk about frame, masculine frame. How do you have frame? Well, to set the frame, not even the frame that a woman enters into that you're dating, but I'm talking the frame in your own life. Like the house you live in, the way you operate, the way you run business, the way you communicate, who you are. This takes years. This takes years to set a frame. A true frame where a woman who comes into that life can tell that you either are or you aren't.
Yo, 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 what up YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Jay Sinn, coming back with another one, man. And I wanted y'all to see that clip from Casey Xander, man, because he's absolutely correct. You know, a lot of time we talk about our masculine frame and holding that when women around, man. But listen, bro, it's not just about women. You know what I mean? It's about setting up a frame in our own life. You know what I mean? Like he said, how you conduct business, how you run your crib. You know what I mean? The things that you do in your own life, bro. And that does take years to set up. You know, so a lot of y'all that's single right now, I want y'all to focus on that. For real, while you on this journey, that's what you already focused on. You know what I mean? You don't just hold frame when women around. You have to set a frame, build a frame. And that does take years, just like he said. You know what I'm saying? So this journey is actually getting you in shape for that. You know what I mean? So you can have your own, value yourself, maintain your masculinity. You know, operate things how you choose to operate those things in your household. You know what I mean? So when a woman step into that, like he said, she'll know whether you are or you ain't. You know what I'm saying? If you the one, because your setup is your setup, that won't change. She either gonna like it or she won't. But either way, that's still your setup. That's your framework of your crib, how you operate, how you communicate, all of those things. So it's important to have that set up, not for women, for you. This is organization. This is about being a king. We don't want to just be kings when women around. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to just hold frame, our masculine frame when women around. We want to build a whole frame in our own life, just like he said. And that don't take, you can't do that overnight. That won't take you a month. You know what I mean? That takes discipline. That takes repetition. That takes you having values, bro. That takes you valuing yourself. So when you have all these things set up, bro, when you got your crib set up, when you got your business set up, you know what I mean? When you got the way you operate and all of that shit set up, bro, listen, once you gain all of that, you won't be so quick to just give in to any old female. You just won't be just reckless with picking females. You probably won't even allow a woman into your space because you put so much energy into that. You put so much effort into that, into yourself and into the kingdom that you built. You know what I'm saying? But when most guys don't have a kingdom, when they don't have a frame set up in their own life, them gonna be the ones that's simping. Them gonna be the ones that's quick to move in with the women, and then you already know, now you on their battlegrounds. Once you give all of that up, bro, and you got some men that's crazy enough that will build their whole kingdom and will give all of that up to move in with the woman, and that's a no-no. You know what I mean? You risking everything that you built. No, it's your frame is set up for women to invite the women that you have interest in. And if they, like he said, if they into it, then they into it. They gonna know off top how your kingdom is built, if they want to be into that, if they want to be on your team, or if they don't. You know what I'm saying? But bottom line, your framework don't go away. Your kingdom don't go away. But once you get that all up and go with them and move in on they territory, bro, you done just fucked yourself over. You know what I'm saying? So it's important for us to be on the journey that we on now and building up our own frame, building up our own self, because it start with us. It start with us building up ourselves, holding our masculine frame, and letting that spill into other areas of our life. That just don't happen with just women. No, this is us. This is us coming into who we are, our true self. You know what I mean? And building something. Like I told y'all, man, when we hold in this energy, we are creators. This is creative energy. We were sent here to grow and create and build. So you have to build these things on your own. Don't be just abandoning your ship and then just trying to join forces with everybody. Don't go to her kingdom that she got built, her frame that she got built, and you ain't got nothing, or you give up what you had. No, continue to work on yourself and work on your own frame and your own life. That is important. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, once you put your blood, sweat, and tears in your shit, bro, you ain't just inviting any old thought in your castle. You ain't just gonna be linking up with any old hoes and giving them your energy, your life force energy. Nah. We put too much time into that. You know what I'm saying? And that was the importance of being on this journey and valuing who the fuck we are and putting time into ourselves instead of everybody else. Because once you do that, right, you are not as reckless. You are not just inviting anybody into your space. You are careful with your energy. You are careful with your mind, the things that you let enter, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's important. That's what I got from that message from Casey Zander, man. And that's why I watch it, man, because you know what? Just when we get lost into some shit where we just talking about holding frame, you will have people like that, like Casey and then AMS and then Steph is Cold, and people come out of the woodworks and give you another perspective, because they always gonna hold you accountable too. They gonna be like, yeah, okay, you hold your masculine frame. We hear people talking about masculine frame, but what about your framework in your own life? That shit just don't, you just don't do that just because females around. It's almost like a female walk in the room and then now you wanna, you know what I mean? You wanna talk deeper and carry yourself a certain way. No, man, it should be like this all the time. This become a part of us, just like I said, the journey does. You know what I'm saying? So you have to continue to work on your framework in your own life. Come up with your own ways of doing things, how you operate. You know what I mean? People could say what they want, they could not like it, but guess what? If it's working for you, that's all that matters. You know what I mean? Because it's about you. You always gonna have some people that try to step in and criticize the way you do things. But guess what? That's the way you do things. I do things the way I do things. And my whole kingdom, my framework is set up in my own life. So like he said, the woman either gonna find out if she will or she won't. You know what I mean? As simple as that. And if she don't, she can go that way. But either way, like I said, that will stand. It's all about foundation, bro. We can't be running around here loose like we used to with no foundation. Not building nothing, not working on nothing, not building ourselves up. Out here low on confidence, low on masculinity, fapping and all that shit. It takes away from all of that. It takes away from all of that. Understand, porn and all of that, it's all linked together. Because if you fapping, you know your confidence low. You're not going to be wanting to create and build if you fapping away all your energy. You're not going to be out here on your grind if you fapping away all your energy. You're not going to be out here high value if you fapping away all your energy. You're not trying to build no framework in your own life. You lose it because you don't have the energy. You don't have the testosterone. You don't have the mindset to build your own from. You're not thinking about yourself. You too busy spilling it away, wasting it away, giving it to everybody else, giving it to porn, giving it to weed, giving it to alcohol, giving it to social media, bro. So we have to focus on building our kingdom up, building ourselves up at the same time and working on our own frame and our own life. Not just the masculine frame that motherfuckers put on when females around. It don't work like that. This journey is us. You know what I mean? Our masculine frame is us. We got to sync this shit together and start building in this world, start building in our life. You know what I'm saying? So we can have the things that we want. We got our own setup, our own playbook, and this is how we run our plays. It's no different from when you watch sports and you see these teams, they got their own way of doing things. You know what I'm saying? When you watch college football, Alabama, Crimson Tide, they got their own way of doing things, and it's worked for them. Clemson, they got their own way of doing things, their own way of recruiting, their own way of coaching, their own way of teaching. You know what I mean? Their own way of studying and practicing, bro. And that's work for them. That's why you see these teams successful out here. You do what works for you. You are your own team, bro. So you have to build up your franchise, my nigga. It's all about you. It's all about you. We just don't talk this shit over here. It's all about you building your franchise up. You know what I mean? And if you see a woman that you want to invite over, she come visit. It's almost like a museum. You want to come visit, you want to see what I got. This is me, and this is where it's gonna be. You don't like it, then I will usher you right out. Because this is my framework. I ain't leaving this. This is who we are. You know what I'm saying? So it's important for you to build that. Young guys, it's important for you to build right now. Don't be thinking about getting with no women and building with them. I ain't trying to hear that. Now, we should be building together. Nah, work on you and your own shit. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't going through all of that stuff if things don't work out, bro. You know, and I'm not trying to be negative about it. People like, man, if you gonna think about it not working out, then it ain't gonna work out. Nah, man, at the end of the day, work on you, work on building your own framework and your own kingdom. And I guarantee you, bro, you gonna be in a situation like no other. You gonna have your own setup, own ways of doing things. And if people don't like it, they could kick rocks because you built that. All right? And that's my word, man. My name Sinn and Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace.
I got that mo better blues, I wanna do better. I got that mo better blues, I wanna do better. I got that mo better blues, I wanna do better. My aim set for the sky, so I wrote 2 letters.